Hi, I'm Kelly. The story I want to tell is about a date that I went on, but it was basically when I was growing up. I had a really hard childhood, and my parents had all these really horrific rules about how to behave and everything, and it was kind of like you're getting on my nerves if you did anything that was like childlike. So I learned to grow up really fast, and so I was like kind of this perfect being until I found myself at 23 with a master's degree, a house, a husband, a great job, a car, all this shit that should have made me happy, and I was fucking miserable. So I was like, okay. So it took me 2 years, and I got myself divorced, and I started going on these dates. And I was having the time of my life, not following any of the rules that my parents set out for me, which some of the dating rules my mom had were like, don't wear anything revealing. So on this date I'm going to tell you about, I was wearing this strapless, short orange dress with gold strapless heels. Pretty hot. And never ever kiss on a first date. I didn't do that. Mom would be proud. And never ever go to a guy's house on a first date. Ever. Never ever entertain a guy's fetish on a first date. Sorry, Mom. So I broke that rule. So I meet Adam, right? We go to the Continental Midtown. It's like this like high class, nice date, and he's like a lawyer, boring. So he's a copyright lawyer of all goddamn things, like horrific. So anyway, we're on my date, and I noticed like right away that in my new rebellion state of divorce that Adam has a foot fetish, and I'm like, yes, this is so great. I'm so excited. Like, I'm gonna do something. What's he want me to do with my feet? Like, does he want me to jerk him off with my feet, or like does he want to suck on my toes, or what does he want to do? Like, I'm ready. I'm so there. I'm your girl. I've been repressed. Here I come. So on our date, I'm crossing my legs. I have these gold strappy heels on, and Adam's like, you have the cutest feet, and I'm like, oh, you think so? And I'm playing all coy and everything. And Adam's like, do you get pedicures often? I'm like, I get them every week. And are the bottoms of your feet soft? I'm like, Adam, why do you want to know so much about my feet? It's so weird. So we go on to dinner, and Adam drinks like a couple glasses of wine, and he's like, honey, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna tell you something about your feet. And I'm like, what? What do you want to say? He's like, and he picks up my foot under the table. I want this beautiful foot to break every bone in my face. Shit! I hadn't thought of that one. But, however, I did watch a couple episodes of Cat House, so I knew that there was this thing out there called trampling. So I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So I didn't let him know that I was very excited, and I was like, oh, that's sick, oh my god, and my friend's playing a joke on me, and I was like, are you serious? And I was like, wait a second, Adam, you're a lawyer. You could sue me if I break every bone in your face. If you really, I'm not a really mean person. I'm a social worker. Like, I like to help people. I don't like to hurt people. And he's like, I would hug you if you broke my fucking nose. And I was like, okay. So I was like, Adam, will you sign a waiver? And he was like, yes, I will. So I went home, Devin. I go to Adam's apartment. Lay down. And I'm like, sorry, Mom, I went to an apartment on a first date. And apparently, Adam told me this later on instant message. I didn't remember this, but he tried to kiss me. I was like, don't you fucking kiss me. You kiss my feet, you asshole. Inner Dom inside me came out. And I was like, all right, Adam, can you handle my weight? I'm kind of scared. So I got up on Adam, and I was like, yeah, you like that? And I started talking dirty to Adam. So I'm not going to do this, Devin, thank you for volunteering, but just so you have a visual, I'm up on Adam, and I'm like, you want me to stomp on your face? And I have these gold high heels on, so I get on top of his face, and I start kicking it in, and I'm like, I fucking hate you, you asshole bastard! Taking all my aggression out on this poor guy. And then I got off of him, and I was like, you know what? I really don't get any enjoyment out of this. I'm sorry. I think that I can see that you're getting a lot of enjoyment, but it's really not my thing. So thank you for being so honest and being so open, and it was great. And so basically what I want to say is that if you ever encounter anybody who wants to smash your, who wants you to smash their face in on a first date. Just be open-minded to trying it.